Hello everyone, I am Mary Ann P. Abramateo from Leighton Normal University, and today's vlog I am going to discuss one religious leader and his mission for his religious group. In addition, I am also going to discuss the role of globalization in the leader's mission statements. So without further ado, let's get started. Cardinal Luis Antonio Tagle has been appointed by the Pope Francis as prefect of the Congregation for the Evangelization of Peoples. Speaking at the opening of the new institute in Manila, Tagle took the opportunity to dwell on the theme of evangelization. He noted that despite of the need to have qualified personnel for the various areas of formation and social communication, the proclamation of the gospel begins with a spirituality of listening. We are called to listen to God and listen to one another with patience, interest, and attention. To play our role in evangelization, said Tagle, very often when we talk about communication, we are in a hurry and we do not listen to the other people. We do not pay much attention to listening to others with the heart, whereas it is a necessary first step in evangelization. The Cardinal's speech then extended to the pastoral challenges of communication in the digital age. We are living in an age of artificial intelligence. He said nothing that nowadays the internet is everywhere and that people are connected for 24 hours a day. He said that the cultural change is taking place because it affects the body and mind of people, and that in his era of globalization, marked as artificial intelligence, we Christians are called to develop other types of forms of intelligence, such as relational intelligence, which encourage a person to generate trust and security. For the church and mission, the global reality is not like an extracurricular activity. It is not an appendix, it is part and parcel of our identity as Universal Catholic Church, where universal love is operating, where through the presence of people from different countries. Then we know that the love of God in Jesus is universal. You find a brother, a sister in everyone, especially in the poor. The communion of humanity, the communion of creation in Jesus, and the presence of missionaries from the different parts of the world in different territories, in different contexts, and living in the community is a living gospel. As we talk about globalization, as we talk about communion, as Pope Francis talks about universal friendship, fratelli tutti, and caring for your common home, we see a lot of decisiveness in the world. We see a lot of suspicion to the others. We see a lot of fear towards the others, leading even to violent acts which make us sad. But at the same time, it is an opportunity to affirm the gospel of love and universal fraternity, brotherhood, and friendship. For us in the church to be also vigilant, because this decisiveness along ethnic lines, along even tribal linguistic lines, racial lines that we see in the world has its consequences, and there's a presence even within the church. There is a missionary consequence. If the Christian community cannot embrace, the members could not embrace each other as brothers and sisters. The non-Christians looking at them would say, "What gospel is that?" Communion within the community of Christians is not just for smooth relationships. It has a missionary value. And that's all for today's vlog. I hope you learned something from my vlog, and thank you for watching. Once again, this is Mary Ann P. Abramateo from Leighton Normal University.